Hey guys, I'm VPG13. Welcome back to my Evolution of McRae series. This is episode 44. I apologise, in the last episode I did say it was 45. It's actually 43. That was last episode. This is 44 now, so the next one is 45. We've actually pulled out a stonking lead, surprisingly. And unfortunately it's drizzling. Stage 5, it's drizzling. It's 9 o'clock. 12 o'clock next day, but it'll go from drizzle to cloudy, so we shouldn't have too many problems. I think though making a tyre choice here so will be critical. So we've got, let's repair everything here. I don't think we can change, oh we can change tyres. Right, so we've got a choice of wet tyres and then it's dry tarmac. So I think we'll go for I think we'll go for wet tyres, because the only reason I say this is because it's going to start raining and it goes to dry, it'll get drier. See? 3, 2, 1. And the tyres should still work, technically. I mean, I'm not entirely convinced, but they should work. And yes, I get the fact that wet tyres will make you slower. It's like F1, the wet tyres are... Oh, that's not a good start. But, yeah, it's... obviously, like I said, in F1 they make you slower. And they probably will make you slide around on dry tarmac, so... I don't know if we made a good decision or a bad decision on tyre choice, but I think it's the right call in my opinion. You guys think I made the right choice? I do. Ah well, it's another day. Like, I think, the thing is with the Italian rally is that there's a lot of rain. A lot of rain comes with it. Oh, round the corner, there we go. You can tell the back end seems to slide a lot, especially when you put the power down. Luckily I've not gone off the cliff yet, which is good. That is what this Italian rally is famous for. Ooh! I should have braked a bit later for that. Earlier, sorry. That was extremely lucky. Basically, Italy's full of a lot of tight corners, so it's no surprise why I'm probably not going in 6th gear yet. If I had a shorter gearbox, then maybe I could potentially, I could have put a shorter gearbox on. The problem with having a shorter gearbox is you have a lower top end speed, so if you do happen to have a straight, you're kind of in trouble because you won't have the speed there. At the moment, having short gears will probably help me around this little bit of section here, but that little straight bit that we were on before, I think with, well, if I had shorter gears, then it would have completely messed up the speed wise, innit? I think we're doing quite well. I mean, oh. I'm trying not to go in first unless it's a hairpin, a very sharp hairpin. Like, most of the hairpins that are on this aren't that sharp. I mean, some are. Like, you can do that in seconds. It's kind of worrying actually, because, like I said, it goes from that. Hey! 18 seconds. That was a very good set. This is on expert, this is the hardest as it goes. 18 seconds for that one, that wasn't too bad, well, 18.8 to be exact. Sorry, 18.2 seconds. There you go. 18.2 seconds over Dugas. Baco's in 3rd, he was 2 seconds behind. McRae's 4th. Tizal actually is not doing that well since he started. Now he's back in 5th, as you can see here. We're actually quite far ahead. I think it's fair to say at this stage we've won, but you know, it all comes down to what happens at the end of the rally or the next few stages. So this will be quite weird now because it's raining now, but it'll be dry. And I missed the gear change, which is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt going around here. Yeah, I'll only just make it. The thing is, wet tyres on a dry surface is very horrible. It's horrible to drive. Luckily, I just realised. This stage is actually one of those quick ones. So, like stage 3 in Finland. I always remember stage 3 for being extremely quick, mainly because it's one of the first like super short stages you encounter. I mean, yeah, sure, super special stages are short, but they're not as short as like stage 3 of that one. You can't actually do it in like 52 seconds, I think. Well, under 50. I can do it in under 50 in the Peugeot. The 205 Turbo 16 to be exact. What Peugeot I was on about, that one, yes. It's very quick and it's a bonus car. It's very quick and it's a bonus car in the game, so we'll get to that later. For now, let's just try to get through this. And it's gone all weird. It sometimes does this at the end. Well, 4 seconds flat, that's still pretty good. McRae did a 125 dead, so that's not too bad. Ericsson and Tizout are really battling it out there and back to finish behind Tizout, so Tizout's fine, he's alright where he is. So far, Dugas has got a healthy lead over Bakker. Bakker and McRae's less than a second separates them, so that's going to be a close fight. Tizout's 5th, so there's a decent gap between Tizout and McRae. Unless McRae makes a mistake, then Tizout will catch up. Like he finishes behind Tizout in the next few stages, and the same with Ericsson as well. Ericsson's got quite a big gap between him and Hubber and Tizout. So I'll look down the rest of the field actually. He glued 3 seconds back, so I don't think there's going to... Oh, there you go. Truman and Johnson, there's quite a small... The gap is tiny between those two. Again, with Jones and Casters as well. That's a small gap. There's a big gap between the rest. And Cooper's at 18 minutes. And what are we on? 14. So we're actually not that bad. I think we'll change to dry. Yeah, dry tyres. It's for the best. Suspension, brakes, body steering, axle. For some reason you don't really damage out else really in this stage, so that's going to be quite interesting. Here we go. Got it. I got the gear change. We got that gear. Got the gear change. This is stage 5. 7? Grief. God, I really am losing it. I haven't been down these last 2 stages that much. I've done 5 and 6 a couple of times before. I have no idea why, I just have. But 7 and 8 should not be too much of a problem. I think 9 and 10 will be because I've never drove on them 2 stages before. So I think there's a good chance, a very good chance, that we'll finish behind McRae in those stages. So. And also, so just to mention, I have changed. You'll notice that the channel has been properly changed now. The only difference being is that there's my new intro still needs to be. I need to create my new intro still because I've been. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but the red with white text, you know, it was like a intro template, if I'm honest. A friend created it for me, but yeah, simple as, but I think it's time for a change. I mean, at the end of it all, I mean, I'm not called VPG 13 anymore, I'm called Viper Racing, aren't I? So I will like something a bit more decent and a lot better looking, so we'll see what we can I'll see what I can come up with, and hopefully the new intro will be good and you guys will enjoy it. If not, then we'll just have to see. We'll have to see about this new intro, but if you guys know any like graphics designers, obviously guys that do it for free, I should mention that bit, because I don't want to pay like £5 or whatever just to get an intro done. It's ridiculous money, in my opinion. It's pathetic. £5 for an intro is ridiculous. I mean, put it this way, some graphics designers are really stupid with the prices. Like, if they were like, say, if they were like £2 or £3 for an intro, that's not bad. I mean, if they did like a package where you got an intro and an outro for a £5, then that'd be decent. Then like they do banners for about £5 or £6, it's not too bad. But then any more than like £8 for a banner and an intro is about £8, it's ridiculous. I mean, £2 or £3 would be a reasonable price, I'd say. I would think that for an intro, I mean, basic, you're probably looking at a quid, £1.50 maybe, or £2 just to get a basic intro. But if you wanted a 3D intro, then maybe £3 to £4. But like I said, if you wanted a package, then I think you should be able to do like a deal where 12.6 seconds, not bad. I think you should be able to do a deal where you do like a graphics set, which you get an intro and an outro. They are 3D, and you have to pay about £8 for that. But if you want the standard 2D versions of the stuff, but like a really cool, then I'd suggest £5 for both. But that's just me. I mean, there's probably a lot of graphics designers that don't watch this, but if they do, then just saying, if you've got these sort of prices, then it's no wonder nobody pays for them. But still, if they pay you for them, then fair enough. It's just, I think it's just wrong to pay like £8 for something that's like 20 seconds long. Like £8 for a 3D intro. That's, you know, it's ridiculous. I mean, a banner, as far as I know, I asked somebody the other day, and she's really good at graphics, and as you know, she does the hours return stuff. She said she charged £7 for a banner, and to me that sounds about right. I mean, like I said, £6 to £7 isn't too bad, but any more than about £8 or more is ridiculous money for a banner. Even if it is a GIF, it is ridiculous. I mean, I asked her to do a logo for me, it's like a quid or £2 or something, but it's not that bad. But still, I think after that stage we call that a success. We're still ahead anyway. Let's move on to the next stage. The frame rate seems to be dropped there for some reason.
3, 2, 1, go.
And I hit it again. Oh yeah. Oops. Whoa. That was unexpected. I believe this is complicated. I think actually this is this one of them? Yeah, it's like stage 6, I'd like to say. Isn't too bad, I guess. I mean, ouch. That hurt the car, not me. Oh, thankfully it hurt the car, because otherwise I would have been properly badly injured. I think that would make games realistic. So if you have a huge crash, you know how like in rally games, if you have a horrendous crash, wheels come off, and if you roll the car, then your car ends up having a wrecked engine or something. I think you should be able to do more than that, to be honest. You know, like in real WRC, where someone has a like that, for instance, but a lot worse at high speed. Someone has a really bad crash. Now, when they wreck the car, just remember, this car's like getting absolutely smashed by these walls at the moment. What I mean is, to make a game realistic, I think you should implement some kind of the player model that's in the car, for instance. Even though the car's getting wrecked, for instance, so say windows are getting smashed, you've just rolled over, you've been reset, and then you're back on the road again. It says, yep, you've got engine damage, your suspension shattered, or whatever. I think you should also be able to have the ability to injure your player. Now, it sounds like GTA gone mad. You know, like you're able to drive a car and then you smash the window too hard and you're flying out or something. I think you have the ability to, like, your car doors can open and things like that when they're wrecked, and the doors can fly off as well as the wheels, but you still got that ability to carry on. I think that would be a really cool feature to have in a rally game. I don't know if that's just me, but I think that would be a really cool idea to implement into a game. Just a future idea, just a little idea, just thought of on the spot there. Dugas has got a bigger gap now to McRae, and Backus seemed to close in as well as Tizout, so... Well, McRae's actually moved ahead of Backer, I just realised. Tizout actually managed to close the gap between the two, between McRae and Backus, that's good. Ericsson's still miles behind, but Hubber's nowhere near. But Hubber and Igloo's actually a lot closer together. I'd definitely say that no one's near each other, so that's good. But anyway, this has been episode 44 of Evolution of McRae. I'll see you guys for the finale of Italy, which is going to be stages 9 and 10. Hopefully the weather isn't too bad on them, and hopefully we don't have to change the car set. We'll just need to repair it, obviously, because it took a right battering after these last two stages. But until next time, I've been the BPG13. I'll see you guys for the next episode of Evolution of McRae. Ta-ra!